The whole house was gonna put down. You, they're ugly, kid. Every kid is ugly.
What the? These aren't special in any way. There goes the potion! Oh!
It's a perfect fit. Oh! Ooh! Well, that's gonna be a problem. 24 people have died. We might not finish the campaign now. Oops. I never equipped the chainsaw. I never equipped the chainsaw! Oh my god. I didn't stab that man with a chainsaw. I just made chainsaw noises as I hit him with an axe. Holy fuck, I'm an idiot. Oh, he'll have the key for sure. Police! Nobody move! Like I kicked his knee bone or something.
Are you blind? What in God's... I mean, better luck next time.
Armor broken, what the fuck? Just kicked that boar and my clothes exploded. Arcanum.
Damn it. Stop. You totally fucked it up.
Well, you fucked me, dog. We're not getting in now. You blew it, old man. Holy shit, you blew it. Wow, and it's just his face. Oh. No! I can't take you seriously when your planet's called Choco. Welcome to Choco, keep your nose clean. Is your planet named after candy?
Spell shit in hindsight. That went pretty good. The hell is this? It says the sacrifice of fire is the gate to ruin. Place torch if you crave the void. Okay.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
I fucked that up. A whole bunch.
Hi there. We're back in Vault Deserts, and I don't remember what we were doing. We were working on a military that I wanted. I guess I was getting a little concerned about the stability as well. We fought off some... Oh, it's a flail. I was like, who dropped your fucking nunchucks? It's a flail. Probably from some goblins that attacked us. Hang on. The Wolverine is apparently fighting a Dwarven child. The Wolverine attacks the Dwarven child, but she jumps away. The the Dwarven child takes the Wolverine down by the first right rear toe. Just grappled this Wolverine's toe. The Dwarven child punches it in the left rear paw with her right hand, bruising the bone, which bends the leg. What have you gotten yourself into, little child? The Dwarven child punches the Wolverine in the neck. And the injured part is smashed into the body, an unrecognizable mess, which also happens to open an artery. A Dwarven child is beating the shit out of a Wolverine. The Dwarven child grabs Wolverine by the left ear. Come here, you little shit. Oh, this was right after the Dwarven child punched it in the upper body, bruising the lung. I think that kid's going to be just fine. This is where we made our parquet entranceway to appease the elves, which love that kind of shit. But yes, hopefully the wagons can come in this year. Which, I mean, they just left, so... We have 4 military squads training somewhat. We got a bunch of fuel. Fuel's under control for now. But I think we're a little low on the actual ore. Is this tetrahedrite? Fucking tetrahedrite everywhere. Tetrahedrite. Limonite. I want these limonite veins opened up. I suppose we will be striking some earth. We have our well, don't we? We were able to get into the... Well, adventurers won't be able to go down to those caverns. I think what I'm going to do, on the topic of striking the earth, this is hematite. I want this as well. Ah, fuck, I didn't smart mine it. And the button is this one. Rock crystal, that might be neat. But yeah, I think I'm going to dig, not an exploratory shaft, because we know where the cave is, but... We're going to dig down into it in a way that the town isn't in danger if stuff wanders in. Surely I think we can just do this. Unless it goes through the town. Which it does not. Which is good news for me. Boop. Yeah, normally my forts don't embark in metal. I think I said it or someone in the chat was saying that the Steam version has that extra tier of mineral abundancy, which is great. I mean, not really a dwarven fort if you're only working with copper, but they are going to dig a shaft down into the caves. Relieve a little pressure. Monsters might wander up for our army to fight. We'll have to decide a better way to, I don't remember what the fuck this was. I don't know what that is. It's just floating there on that one floor for some reason. Oh well. It's a big boulder, a claystone boulder no less. I mean, I have some probably legendary miners at this point. They're going to get down pretty quick. Oh! They won't be able to get down. It's open air. I did not think of that. I don't remember how to cancel mining. Eraser. I go away for a few days, I already forget how the fucking game works. This is where we'll dig. There we go. Huh. What's the problem here? It's on auto. There. That should be able to get down. Oh, guy's digging it right now. Perfect. Some sardonyx? I mean, this is kind of far from the fort. I don't want them digging out ore and, Oh, I got some migrants. Only 7, which is good, because the town's getting a little crowded. Ended a mandate, nobody fucking cares. Some people moved in, found a bunch of shit while I was digging. It's wintertime. Bunch of guys getting promoted to axe dwarf. a masterpiece saltpeter statue. A masterpiece copper scepter, copper ring. Those will come in handy for the next merchant. Merchants have dicked off. Remember to bring a wagon next time, fellas. The Natural Company. A ranger guild. I would not think myself enough rangers to justify the use of a guild. I don't own one gun, let alone many guns, to necessitate the need for a gun rack guild. But we can... And we have. You can now walk in the caverns. And if a Forgotten Beast decides to come say, how do you do, he has to walk through the main entrance. So, fuck him. And whoa, I'm sorry, you just a child playing? Because I think you are. It's an animal caretaker. He's collecting webs. Oh, this is a great idea, my man. I want to see this fucking play out. What could possibly go wrong? Apparently he found some. That was a little concerning, frankly, because it looks like he went through a cave I don't want him going through. Now he's praying, now that he's done eating. He does it backwards, he's not like a good Christian dwarf. Now he's meditating on the fact that I saw him do that. Let's go back. The Hillocks of Crypt Bodies has been found at a short walk to the northeast. Man, I've been getting a lot more suburbs than we did on... I think my last fort was starting to do well economically. Yeah, now, what is this? And... Oh no. Okay, this doesn't go to the caves. Actually, you might be able to fly through that hole because it's a down stairwell. This technically goes to the caves, but it dumps you outside the gate. So it doesn't breach my defenses because we still have to go through here. It doesn't give me a lot of time to close the gate, but it's not a free ride. Holy fuck! This was just a limonite vein. Wow. Which is good, because we need iron. Iron helps us play. Just don't touch the fucking tetrahedrite. Might as well just be toilet paper in this fortress. Take that then. That's a lot. That's a lot of laminate. I like that a lot. Oh no! But because of the way I did that, now the wagons won't make it through. Don't you worry your pretty little head about that, though. We can do some constructed walls, which should help support the ramps. Can I help you, giant mole? He's terrified while in conflict. He does everything in his power to avoid excitement and stress. He might just be a cave creature, but he might be trying to stir some shit up. You know what? I'm not a fan of what he's doing. I need that giant mole destroyed. I'm not sure what became of him. Hopefully there's a giant mole corpse somewhere. And I probably should have followed him after I issued the kill order, but... Well, it says that they're not trying to kill it, so they must have succeeded in their task. Petition. The Natural Company has many members and now requires a guild hall. Need a Ranger Guild. I'll build your fucking Ranger Guild hall. I don't know where the hell I'm going to put it. You don't want to put it outside the wall because they might be, having a high-five party when we get attacked. Let's get this hospital tidied up. Now, where the fuck am I going to put the guild hall? I made my town a little too compact, so it's hard to make room for newcomers. I could put one up here, like on the workshop level. I'd rather not, but... Fuck off. There we go. So that'll kind of look like the hospital side, but then we'll just have like some guild halls and shit here. That'll do. Get that engraved and smooth. I think we have a couple beautiful statues we can put in there. And then we could also, if we really wanted to, put like some nobleman quarters and tombs here. I don't think we need to worry about that just yet. That was the suburb being formed. Militia captain, mandates, which never really come up because we're in a justice system. Masterpiece crafts for trading. If I can bring myself to do it, I might try to set aside some custom labors, especially if they persist between saves. Just set up some custom labors between streams to help save us some time and labor. Get that smooth. Well, sorry, engraved. Smooth plus. And then we'll put those statues inside, get them a nice door. There's a real party in there. One tile each. That's be a lot of trash engravings, though, if they're just letting anyone off the street do it. What's this? Slade? Jet. Oh, Slade does not grow up here, now that I think about it. So yeah, that is not Slade. If you know Dwarf Fortress, you know where you find Slade. Alright, a statue, and I will select it. I don't know who Lolly Borehands is, but it sounds like someone that Rangers would love. It's a fucking elf. Oops. Dishmap Gate Common, that's the old mayor. Let's just go with the one for now. Folks got any nice doors? You know, you really don't. This is now a guild. I don't know. I think it's a meeting area, then I assign it a subzone. Does that sound right? It does. A new guild hall for the Rangers. 11 people! Another goddamn Russian sex bot. Is that lignite? It's lignite. I think that's enough. I forget where we would double check the request. Tasks? No, this is labors. Hmm. Seems that the quality of their rooms have declined a little bit. I don't like that. I really need to make a noble wing. Someone just took their male shirt off. Actually, all their greaves, their male shirt in. Hey, maybe he just had to go to the bathroom really bad. Well, we need these cabinets. Oh, I don't like that sound. A baddie. One thing I don't like about that guy leaving his clothes on his bed is he should put them in the cabinet. Oh, just goblin snatchers. You know what? There's too many people in the town. Frankly, you can take the babies. Starved to death. Hopefully we get those. Christ, if someone's fucking pet animals drop dead in the meeting hall, that's gonna depress everybody. Ugh. Fucking outsiders bringing their weird animals. Huh, they all cleared out in a hurry. Maybe they're complaining to the mayor. They really cleared out all of a sudden. That was odd. Just cabinets on the fucking ground. Oh, God. Don't tell me a fucking work order was canceled. Yes, it was. Auto resume is a real godsend, and unfortunately, it's not part of the game by default. And I'm getting so many like work order failures, I can't keep track of construction suspension easily. Hey there. That's a lot of fucking axes. I think that when they go off duty, they should put their things in the cabinets, but some of them are just dropping it on the ground like fucking savages. That is a real big vein. It actually looped back in on itself. The Helix of Homage Wheels has been founded. I think I constitute like half my dwarven kingdom now. Man, look at that auto mine. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. The next fort I'd build a stone entranceway. In hindsight, I shouldn't have made the parquet entrance because that's a waste of logs. I don't want to mine anything in the town because they might auto mine back into the town. I'm not careful. We should be in great shape. This is a dead dwarf stuff. I need to unforbid it. They said I need to unforbid it. Oh, it's this one. Dumb. Missed anything interesting so far? I don't think anything too wacky happened. Yeah, my barracks design wasn't that hot this time. And neither was my noble design, but I was not expecting the nobleman to be separate. So what is this? Labor standing orders. forgot about this stuff too. Let's turn off automatically collect webs. Your fortresses can get pretty big. I think the default cap is I think the default cap in the Steam version is 200, which you can make higher if you trust your PC. I think it's most single thread games. So you want a really strong CPU. But I kept it at 200, and unless something terrible befalls the fortress, which happens a lot. I think we'll get to 200. Weird I didn't get more. I think it's because we haven't traded a lot of stuff, even though my fortress is valuable. We have a lot of, like, legendary copper shit. Ah, Christ. Another Baroness? Oh, never mind. They're not a Baroness. Wait. Baroness of Vessels? Walls. You were the Baroness before. We'll worry about that later. Dead cow. Miss Beckernomel has grown attached to an iron battle axe. Well, by all fucking means, my man. Yeah, let's check the world map, because I have quite a few suburbs forming around me now. Don't show this. Look at this. These are all mine. The Banner of Women, the Banner of Women, the Banner of Women. I mean, here's my homeland here. Like, I am close to my homeland, but I feel bad for these guys because they're on the wrong side of these goblin forts, but hang on. I'm at war with... Huh. These are... Oh, never mind. The goblins have taken over some of the Elven Kingdom. Sucks for them. This is not made by the same programmer. A separate company handled this port. So they probably just tried to make the code base work as best they could. Like, they didn't refactor or anything, I believe, for the most part. I want to say it does well, but I mean, we have had a couple crashes. So. A masterpiece mug. You know, a lot of people in this fortress have a mug, but not everyone has a claystone mug engraved with scenes from the hit movie Batman Forever that they got from McDonald's. The Axe Dwarves are sparring, but also the Dwarven child Zaz Ushelstan is sparring for some fucking reason. And just a peasant. I mean, the peasant's probably because his stats are too low, but I'm very confused about the child. How odd that there's nowhere to put those things. I need a few more bins. I think that'll really tidy things up. Because we had a bin shortage a while back. Tendons. Because, yeah, look at all this finished goods shit that's in the way. The barrels are a problem. I made too many barrels. Oh, someone's been struck by a fey mood. My weaponsmith has been possessed. He took a forge. It'd be pretty fucking sweet if he became a legendary weaponsmith. In fact, I'm going to keep an eye on him. Dodak Uzugzatum. Sorry, Ujit. He keeps muttering Beckergol, which is Dwarvish for something. What the hell could Beckergol mean? He's been possessed. Which means he won't be forthcoming about what he's trying to consume. Maybe bones, maybe shells, maybe cut gems. Get that emergency jewelsmith again. I do have a lot of barrels for alcohol, but now is there any way I think I have gems set to auto cut. If we're lucky, he just wants a cut gem. But if we're unlucky, I don't know what the hell Beckergol could mean in Dwarvish. My Dwarvish is a little rusty. What with it being a nonsense made-up language. There we go, a copper mace. I mean... I don't think copper can be sharp, so it makes a bad bladed weapon, but I forget the density of copper. It might be decent for a bludgeoning weapon, but... that workshop disassembled for now, and we'll continue to not have a jeweler's workshop. We should really fucking go to a jeweler's workshop, since that's like the third time now that's come up. Lekla Furnace, you know what? You can move in because you can actually get down to the cavern now. You can go die to some troglodytes for me. A human lasher. That might be fun. If I would whips, obviously. Somebody is fighting the Raven. Godspeed, Raven. Masterpiece copy. I have a lot of nice shit to sell. Not to the elves. I really wish elves would offer more things of value, but fucking elves. Hopefully you didn't just make a jeweler's workshop out of solid iron, like copper. I could live with that. I'm pretty sure you did. Just cut gems ad infinitum. The problem with the repeat order is I think they cancel it permanently once they run the gems, but I think I have a lot of gems piling up, so... Oh, there we go. Troglodytes fighting the human lasher. Let's go see that. Probably dead by now. I see a dead troglodyte, actually. I see several dead troglodytes. Whips are weird, because I think they do impact or slashing damage. They do very precise damage. The surgeon is here to visit. What are you doing? Store item in stockpile. Are you fucking crazy? There's still troglodytes here. Yeah, whip. It deals damage where the very tip of the whip hits, which is very precise. So if you like whip a guy in the throat, the impact damage like crushes his windpipe or something. I'm a little concerned about people's mood. I'm also very concerned that I saw like 5 children playing in that graveyard. He's a very rusty stonecrafter, our surgeon. He's a flesh crafter. So, I mean, I like the hospital. It's got room to grow. I'm glad they're well worked out. But I think from an economic standpoint, our fortress is in real trouble here. We had a very good plan at first, and it really fell apart. I didn't plan for any expansion as the problem. Would it be ideal to put the cavern access point of the lock and key? Well, we made the cavern separate from our main entrance, so they can't sneak into the fortress and cause trouble, but yes, technically you'd want like a fortified entrance to the caverns. That's what I did in one of my first fortresses we streamed. It was like a pillbox almost, and then you would open the drawbridge to go explore it. And I forget what happened there. I want to say it was a werebeast spiral. I don't think a forgotten beast got me. I think it was fucking werebeasts. I had a lot of good fortresses ruined by werebeasts. Sorry. Engraved on the floor is an image of 2 beet plants. Just carve what you want. Carve what's ever fun. It's a splint. It's an 8-sided, long, 8-sided prism, which is the logo of our government. This is just some dwarves. This is a rendition of the helmed odor, an image of 2 fireflies, which is the logo of our entire civilization. The logo of our entire civilization is called the Helm Odor. Amazing. In the universe of winds. Some fart raffles. Stockpile hasn't. And then we're going to get a lot of combat readouts as that human adventurers is down stirring shit up in the basement. The apartments are, well, they're done, but we have those furniture work orders, though, so it won't take too long to get the apartments supplied. There's a lot of hematite down here, though. The red is the hematite. The beds go in the middle, I believe. I was about to say, I had a lot of bets. Huh. You know, I'm not sure if I designated any of these as bedrooms, which is probably complicating people's ability to, yep. So while they had a place to sleep, they might have been a little pissy about it because it wasn't a full-blown bedroom. Which might help with these grumpy faces, but I have a feeling some of these grumps might be in the army. Saw some dead stuff that are mad they haven't been able to drink or pray. Magnetite, hematite. I do enjoy the iron supply. I don't know if I would engrave, but I would definitely smooth next time the apartment district. Well, we'll just have to wait on that stone furniture. I almost wish I made more furniture out of wood. It would have been a lot harder to get the wood down to the fort, but my carpenter is much more skilled than my stone crafter. Some beautiful things. "12 migrants in the first wave. I don't even know how you could attract 12, because no caravans would have seen you yet." Huh. Only 55 bars of iron, but that's okay. As long as the military seems mostly equipped in iron. I wish I could see what's in the stockpile and not just each individual bin. I don't have that power as far as I see. But yeah, maybe it was a very dense kingdom. Very angry children there. Mofal Knife Finds has been appointed to the position of Sheriff of the Scoured Tome, and he's the militia commander. And the mayor. Huh. Scoured Tome isn't any governmental body within my own, so I don't care. Scoured Tome might be the government of one of my suburbs, but these things aren't my problem. They generally have to take care of themselves. I think I can request tribute, but I don't think they're another troglodyte. That human lash is doing pretty well for herself. Christ, and then she's off on her next adventure. It'd be under creatures. You wouldn't be a citizen, because you have a residency petition. A human would stand out. What the hell are you? Maybe you're dead finally? Oh, there you are. 39 years young. I feel well. A skilled lasher, but they're only a novice in their defensive abilities. Mostly iron armor, which is enough to protect you from troglodytes, I'm sure. Legendary Thresher. Apparently they gave that up to hunt monsters, and I don't fucking blame them. Is this troglodyte blood? It's vomit. Probably whipped them in the tummy. What's over here? Just some water. Well, hang on. I'm a little concerned because... Oh, never mind. Before it's over here by the water. Well, look at that. The cave almost completely dominates the map. It'd be very hard to build around it if we wanted to make a continuous fortress. And there's some mushroom wood if we wanted to get it, but... slightly dangerous. Caverns are so organically shaped, though, it's hard to find a good place to build an entrance. I don't know, maybe here? Troglodyte blood. Want something with decent visibility so we don't just get fucking blindsided the second we walk out. Like right here, but that's an open ceiling, isn't it? No, this could work. This could work. So we would dig right up to it. And then we wouldn't crack it open until you're ready, right? Well, that hits the mine, unfortunately. You know, at the same time, though, my army's near the mine. We'll do this. Not the safest cave entrance, but it is a cave entrance that we can access from without going outside. Oh, wow. Cave fungus is getting in here. I did not know it could do that. Okay. Okay. Off you go. And then it's more than one stair, so the army can get down there quicker, but also you can roll down several flights of stairs if you're not careful. That's why I like to do like staggered ramps and stuff, but... An elven diplomat has arrived. Fiddly fucking dee. With the cavern open, I can just start chopping down mushrooms, which should appease the elves. Yep, there they are. You cutting down too many trees. We are willing to ask that you cap your tree fells at 25. Jesus Christ, 25? We're partial in particular to the trees in the forest surrounding the lanes. Well, I kind of did settle near their forest, so... You know what? I've never gone to war with the elves, so what's Elvish for go fuck yourself? Probably very classy. There's much to share. Get the fuck out. An elven caravan I won't be doing business with. Cassiterite. I don't remember what cassiterite is, unfortunately. But yeah, this could be kind of dangerous because the Forgotten Beast can get up pretty quick. The concern is horn silver. The concern is closing the front gate in time. And with all sorts of jobs to be done in the cavern, a lot of the town might be stuck out there. The one thing I don't like about middle click to move more precisely is sometimes my finger will slip and I'll just scroll. In case you've been wondering what the hell that is. And I just haphazardly check on the floor for no reason. citrine. Native silver. This is actually native silver. It's not tetrahedrite at all. Now what is it? Your fortress is out of food. When the hell did this happen? Uh-oh. What an awkward way for the fortress to die. I have 500 seeds. Where is the food? What the hell happened? Maybe we will have to do business with the... Oh boy, you know what I bet it is? Actually, no, they should... I might have just fucking doomed the fortress there. Plum helmets. Plum helmets. It should be like mostly plum helmets every season. I'll have to check the seed supply. It might be some of those weird things like the seeds are in a barrel so people aren't planting them. Plum helmets, plum helmets, plum helmets. Yeah, now we want plum helmets. Now leave it fallow. Alright, what's the seed situation? Dimple cup, I don't like that. Ginkgo, uh-oh. I have 200 plum helmets spawn. Why the fuck aren't they planting? I have full fields of plum helmets spawn. Oh boy, this could be real bad. In the winter, no less. What the fuck am I going to feed 109 dwarves? I could exile 102 of them and start back at 7. Bunch of puppies. Man, what the hell did they eat? Prepared food shouldn't have gone south. I could also, in desperation, do some cavern fishing. Process raw fish into edible food, so yeah. That would be, and we would have to go to dust. No, we'll do that down here, actually. Apparently I can't do it here, we'll do it there. Some auto, there we go. I swore they were set to every season. Most of them, at least one of them, is plum helmets every season. I have a feeling that just, maybe I fired too many farmers or something. Drafted too many people, but I mean, if they're not drafted, they're not helping. Well, our first one might be a starvation fortress. What a way to go. I was hoping for monsters or something. If we're careful, we might be able to, fish. The water should be good fishing. Task, places, labor, let's kitchen. You're allowed to drink pigtails. And then we can technically eat plump helmet seeds if the alternative is death, but alright, where was it? I was looking for... There's a way to make sure they fish in the right area. Automatically clean fish. Prefer zones for fishing. Where's my cabin entrance? Uh-oh, can I even get over here? I think so. I think I can walk over to it. It's a fishing zone. Not a huge fan of doing it like this. I prefer they just fish wherever the fuck they want, but... Citizens assigned to the fishing work detail will fish in this zone if it exists. Otherwise, they'll fish everywhere. This is our fishing zone. Godspeed. And we'll save it. Because, we're not going to save scum over something like starvation. Does the farmer happen to be a soldier? That's most likely what it is. Because I drafted a lot of guys. Well, technically a planter plants the fields. I can also set them to cook with the seeds we're never going to use, like dimple cups and shit. Dimple cups, I believe, are for dye, which could make extravagant clothes later on. But I never really stabilized at the point where I care about a textile industry. We came kind of close this time. We had the army. Just not enough trouble. See, this is technically fuck that. Ah, you know what it is? I bet you I planted way too much fucking cave wheat. But, Dimple Cup, you're allowed to eat. Get this out of my stocks. Rock nuts are for oil, which is for soap, so let's not do that. But we'll eat these to clean out the stocks. Quarry bush is actually quite useful because it's like one rock nut becomes like several leaves for, I don't know, a salad biscuit. Beyond meat. We might be okay. No promises, but... There's a lot of mouths to feed. Stupid pets especially. I really wish I could fucking kill their pets as they come into something. The skill of the planter relates to the yield of the field. That's true. I've been way too lackadaisical with my labors on this fort. Although this is our first fort. No, that's not true. Didn't I abandon a fort very quickly? But I just keep saying that about this fort. See, now our drinks are starting to suffer because we were brewing all the plump helmets. Oh boy. Well, we have water. They can drink from the well before they die. Poor soil, cavern soil is best. We could even dig down and make a cavern farm. That's a long, long walk for the farmers. And then, of course, we would have quite a bit of trouble securing a cavern. Well, then, we could build walls. Vault Desert? Okay, yeah, because we did the tutorial. I couldn't remember if we did a very short, done one right after the tutorial. The one thing I'll say about Vault Deserts is it was a good starting off point, but we didn't really do anything too wacky, did we? Actually, you know, I have no food. We're going to have to trade with these guys. Where would it be? Bins? Any finished goods bins? Apparently these are forbidden. Well, fuck you. I think I might actually be forbidden from trading it. Or someone will go to jail. I have a lot of armor, apparently. Finished goods. And agenda. That'll do. Is it possible to dig up some cavern soil and carry it? No, you have to irrigate the land. I think I just need to get used to starting in the cavern. I see, like, veteran players, they'll dig right down to the cavern right away, or they'll dig all the way down to the magma sea right away. I normally build very close to the surface. I'm, in the grand scheme of things, a novice Dwarf Fortress player still. Despite what you, the viewer, may think. I don't really get involved in, like, big engineering projects or things like that. And, you know, my towns are laid low by silly things. Awaiting one last item. I'm guessing it's that slow poke. There we go, let's trade. Let's actually double check what fucking crybaby mandates are. I can't export any helms, I can't export any rings, and I can't export any helms. Oh, because you're the same person. Alright, just don't sell rings. Easy peasy. Actually, let's see if there's even anything I want to buy from you. A grown persimmon wood breastplate. Fucking pass on that, my man. You must sell food, you fucking tree huggers. There you go. Saguaro fruit. Ginkgo seeds, which have to grow above ground, so fuck you. The alternative is starvation, so we're going to be eating a lot of fruit salad this winter. It's a very nice altar. Why do you have a saltpeter altar there? You guys should only have wood. Alright, so I have to find 1860 dwarf bucks. Christ, what can't I sell? Amulets? Hope it's not rings, because apparently I made a shitload of rings. I think it's rings. Based on the fact that it's purple, I think it's rings. These elves do not appreciate the quality of what I'm trying to sell them. We're just all my good shit is rings. Frankly, I'm a little insulted by the prices they're offering. Fucking elves. I don't think these guys are paying me the appropriate value because they're elves. Fucking thieves. I am insulted. This is infuriating. Well, I can sell them. I might be able to sell the rings. The mandate might expire before the Dwarven Caravan comes, but... Apparently I can't gift them old shoes. Trader's gonna make a couple bucks. I think I have to I can't do just even Stevens because they, I don't know, they're pissy that they have to come all the way out here to make $50. Seems pleased. Alright, well, we have food now. I'm gonna just wait for that to all get hauled away. 965 food I purchased. Well, that should get us through winter. I'm gonna step away and grab a drink, and hopefully nothing else happens. Apparently I bought a lot of fucking food from those elves. Well, that works out. What do I have in my little treasure sidebar here? Ranger took over a clothier's shop, of all things. Okay. Guy's attached to his axe, which is fine. I don't know if we're going to ever upgrade to steel in this fortress. It's wintertime. Some splints and crutches were constructed. That would imply someone was injured and needed one. The merchant's dicked off. I'm out of rock, apparently. Gypsum's probably, yep, coalinite, lignite, yeah, we're out of stone again. That's fine. We have some mines near the entrance. I must have rock blocks, rough gems, silk cloth. Uh-oh. That guy might be fucked. Standing orders other. Where's the one where they'll grab silk? What the hell was it? Was it work orders? Was it tasks? There was an order somewhere which was to gather silk, and I think I turned it off, unfortunately. There we go. Look at all this shit we can cook into food. We're at 1,000 food now. Now, there's a drink situation that worries me, but also you can have some, I don't know, persimmon wine and shit. And then, yeah, that cave wheat needs to get turned into food, which is, technically a corn, I believe. A single cave fish. So our fishermen are getting things from the cave. There we go. Automatically collect that. Problem solved. But he does need some stone blocks, and I have no stone. There's a King's Ransom clay stone. So that'll be good. That's to chop wood. Loam? I don't want loam. Oh, because this isn't dirt at all. This is, sorry, this is dirt. And I can make stuff out of those. Let's open this whole thing up. That should get us some non-economic stone. And then who needs rough gems is the problem. No, cut gems. I didn't, rough and cut. Fucking greedy little tit. Make a couple blocks out of anything. We'll go 3. Here you go. Is it dangerous? It is possible to collapse the ceiling, but generally no, you can just make a gigantic room like that. Once you start digging out the floors and then it calculates like floors floating, then you'll get collapses. Ruby. So migrants, just a casual 25 migrants in the midst of a fucking famine. Oh, this must be where the desperate people that bought elf lettuce live. I'm hungry. Cabinets. I'm out of cabinets already. Well, yeah, we ran out of stone, didn't we? Once the migrants come in. Well, on the upside, once we get to 200, they'll stop coming, and then our economy will sort of stabilize. But then feeding 200 dwarves is going to be a bit of work. Sure, I want to say is not a gem. Sure, just fucking colinite. I might be able to just flag colinite as a non-economic stone because we're never going to use it for clay. We don't have magma. If I had magma, I'd make a clay work industry, but I don't, and I don't want to waste charcoal on clay. Well, sorry, every map has magma. It's a matter of getting to the magma effectively. Like, I don't have a pump stack that can bring it up here. We're on plus 36. Magma Sea's probably like minus 50 at least. Probably close to minus 100. Because I think the map's 130 deep, right? Let's see. Minus 123, and the Magma Sea's probably around 100. So, yeah. Now, there was a volcano in World Generation, so if we really wanted to fuck around with magma, we might build our next fortress in that volcano. And then we can do some fun stuff with magma, like we can use it as part of our trap infrastructure. The fuel problems? Well, the fuel problems haven't been solved. Like, I'll run out of fuel if we use it to make clay. But we had a work order that was cluttering up our ability to smelt effectively. And that's been done. I really should have just flagged Colinite as a non-economic stone, so that solves our stone trouble now. Because they'll use that for everything. From furniture to mugs. I have too much lignite. Is this Crybaby still here? Rock blocks, rough gems, silk claw, cut gems. So you're hopefully weaving the silk, and then we just need a couple cut. We'll cut 3. And then we should also have a bunch of raw that he's allowed. Actually, it might be reserved here. There are no merchants trading. All my shit's here. Is there any way to take it back? I don't know how to return these bins. That's no good. And then yeah, I need to thresh some. Thresh some cave wheat. I think it would be under food. Food's not a category. Plants. No, I don't have cave wheat. Maybe they can eat it without threshing it. I always want to add a little complexity to my farming industry, but I can never get it to work. Because they just love plump helmets too much, and then you never have enough seeds at first. These fucking layabouts in the goddamn Great Hall. Miner, gem cutter, siege operator, shearer, miner. I have a lot of miners, peasants, fisher, dwarfs. Now we do fish now. They're just partying. These also could be kids. Cook, brewer. Apparently everyone in the farming industry is part of that. If I was smart, I would have included this as part of the, So I can actually assign work orders to this, but it's a powered millstone, so there's no gear shafts or anything. That is a shame. Yeah, we got to remember next time when we embark with an abundance of economic stone, we can use it for non-economic purposes. Who's this? Just a dead animal, because stupid fucking pets just hang out in the Great Hall and starve to death. Well, hang on. Have you just not been cooking meals? Hang on just a goddamn second. Brew, drink from plant. The fuck? No, there's easy meal right there. Prepare easy meal, prepare easy meal. Hang on. This one is... So this is they cook if there's meat. And this one is they cook if the amount... What the fuck? I did it wrong. They only cook if there's too much food. I set that up incorrectly. Yeah, if the amount of unrotten meals is greater than 25, then you're allowed to cook more food. I did it wrong. Yeah, now you're allowed to cook. How did that not become a problem earlier? There's some more fighting, maybe cave monsters. Cave crocodile is fighting one of my fishermen. That'll happen. The Florida special. I believe cave crocodiles aren't to be trifled with. So I might have a dead fisher dwarf somewhere. It's now summertime. Not a goddamn baby snatcher. Just come on in. If you can make it in, you can steal a couple kids. See, I don't like werebeasts. I just don't enjoy the stories they create. Problem with werebeasts is that guy just nicks somebody. Then everyone's a fucking werebeast. You know what? I'm gonna deal with that cave crocodile. See if I can fucking find him. He's gone. I mean, like, I have a 40-man militia, right? Use it or lose it. What is down there? Huh. You made it all the way up, huh? Not a big fan of getting sun sickness, but we're going out my heads. He was terrified while in conflict. You jumped out of the fucking lake and ate one of my fishermen. 25-year-old crocodile. That's pretty good. Well, wintertime, like, there's a lot of new feelings and sensations for this crocodile. He's about to begin his journey to the fucking afterlife. That dwarf didn't show up to work with his axe. Knocked my fucking hat off. That guy, I think, got hurt and ran to the hospital. What the fuck is my army? A bunch of them might just be training. He was exhilarated after being attacked. Cave crocodile is a bit of a fetish. One of my rangers has gone berserk. Yeah, they'll do that. Oh, he's dead. I think he had a tantrum in the middle of my fucking army. Not smart. Not smart at all. I'm just going to assume that cave crocodile is going to sort himself out. Not a smart idea to say that, but... I try not to get too attached to the dwarves of my fortress. It's hard to... Just that little graphical jump between my tile set and this is I don't find myself inclined to read logs anymore. So it's hard to get attached to dwarves because they're just things moving around. I think, and that's what makes Dwarf Fortress so engaging, I suppose, is like reading those logs and getting attached to characters. That's probably why like a lot of Dwarf Fortress, not knockoffs, but games that try to emulate Dwarf Fortress fall short because they focus on the graphics, and with the graphics you get a little detached from the simulation, I feel. There's a very good chance that people were just eating raw vegetables because that work order wasn't preparing them properly. The cabinet should be under control now. Nope. Still shy a couple. They're all bedrooms at least. What do you want to do? Move in to fight monsters? Come on in. Hope I can turn off some of these alerts. Fucking the work order alerts are very obnoxious, but also the like masterpiece ones don't concern me too much because masterpieces are a very common sight in a well-run fortress or even a middling fortress like Vault Deserts. Definitely one of my complaints about Vault Deserts is we didn't really do anything. Didn't try a new thing, because a friend of mine tried to get a Dwarf Fortress, and I said, try to pick a thing for each fortress and get a handle on it. We could have tried something with like mine carts maybe, or screw pumps, but ultimately we didn't. I think it's because we embarked with the water that really put a little bit of distress on the beginning of the fortress for me. There's way too many people just idling. But I don't want to draft a fifth squad, although I probably should with 133 people. I think I will draft a fifth squad. Draft a fucking sixth squad. Gun drunk with power. Gives the miners something to do anyways. I think it's because I never really go down to the magma, because once I reach this part, when you actually have a good mining core, my fortress is already laid out. I don't want to do anything else, but I think I should really leverage the fact that there's like a dozen miners, because we could just start digging down again, right? Right here. Just dig a stairwell down and see what fucking happens, right? Dig down to minus 40. Gotta explore the world. That's what I never do when I play Dwarf Fortress. I just build my little Sim City like 5 floors below the dirt. Oh look, more people moved in. Oh, I am glad I went drunk with power and dug out those other barracks. It's gonna be hard keeping them fed, but I like this part of it. I like the warehouses underneath the workshops. I think that went well. Might adapt that in other forts. I definitely think for the next fortress, I want to try more of a freestyle layout, like we just live in our mining tunnels, and not these perfectly sized rooms we carve out. The downside with that approach is you'd still have to live somewhere. I mean, it could be like a little mining village up on the surface, actually, with real buildings out of wood, and then we would move into the mountain once we make progress. That might be interesting. Probably need a brook for that. Oh, no, I said we were going to try Volcano next, too, weren't we? Volcano will be a fun one because that solves all of our fuel problems. And if I make a mistake, they'll all die. Now, one thing I saw, I don't know why they dropped the crown on the ground like that. One thing I saw is I saw someone make a gigantic barracks, like for the entire army, so it was just like 30 beds. And they would sleep when they were sleepy and train in this big gymnasium otherwise. And that's a novel concept, assuming it still works in 2022. Because I'm not sure if they share cabinets in a barracks. That'll be easy enough to check. Hey, Justin. We can just inspect one of the cabinets in the first barracks and see what's in it. Nothing. All their clothes should be in it. But I suppose I don't have a textile industry, do I? So their clothes might be ragged and just threadbare. You want to go down there and fight monsters? A grand guild hall. The Teal Guild. So this is the one with the legendary millstone. It just needs to be more valuable now. A farmer guild. This is fine. I just need to figure out the order and make sure that the Teal Guild's hall supports it. "25 members agreed to build a grand guild hall. It's worth 3,900. I need to get up to 10,000. That will be an interesting challenge." Masterpiece statue of the mayor. What else do I have? It's legendary. I'd have to probably put an altar on display. What are my fanciful artifacts, objects? Ooh, that copper mace, actually, could work. Treasure of the Bearded Wheels. Becker Gold. Oh, that was the name of the artifact. He wasn't saying what he needed. He was saying what he was going to make. So I will make an altar for Becker Gold. And I forget what the fucking altar is. This pedestal or display case must be made before it can be placed. I don't have one. We'll have our carpenter make one. Did he make his thing or did he go crazy? I forget. That's probably fine. No. That was the guy that went crazy, is we never got him what he needed for his workshop. Well, it was just fucking Ranger. Fuck him. Alright, I need a display case which requires a window. We're not going to do that, so I want just a stone pedestal. Or sorry, a wood pedestal. It does annoy me that I can't queue up furniture unless I physically own the fortress. Makes it a little harder to plan. At least the way I plan. It's a lot of masterpiece mugs. Why the fuck do I keep making mugs? I'm guessing if everybody's drinking from them like at the same time, the work order says the mug's unavailable, then he makes another batch. But that should eventually spiral out of control so that there's always enough spare mugs. Masterpiece bed. Yeah, my carpenter is in great shape. The Hall of Pages, which is a guild hall for craft dwarfs now. Okay. And where would they live? Well, I would just put their guild hall here by this one. Agreed to build guild hall. It's a meeting place right now. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna say just any value furniture might be enough. It's going to look ugly as sin because of the mismatched furniture, but might at least get us to 2,000 for a modest guild hall. It did not. I have a real furniture problem. Just put some legendary beds in there for sleepyheads. Running low on wood. This is a perfect opportunity to use some cave wood. That'll cheer up those dwarves. Here's my entrance tunnel. I think the problem is cave wood doesn't give a lot of logs. I might be wrong though, I normally don't get this far. Something happens before I can access the cavern easily. It's actually a lot of wow. This is a very rich cavern as far as mushrooms go. Holy hell. Whoa. That's enough of that. Give a lumberjack something to do, that's for sure. There's that. Okay. I think I will try. I think I'll just try a big training gymnasium next time. Because you never really see him sleep. I forget what the number is. I'm going to say 3 to 1 for dormitories versus like how many dwarves are sleeping at any one time. Fucking shoes everywhere. Anyways, let's get this. Display case down. There's a copper mace. Should be a weapon. I should get that value up. Okay. It's only 6,000. Really? Guess I could engrave the whole thing. I don't have high hopes for that being worth 4,000, but this isn't enough for a guild hall, really. That's my own fault. Normally, like 5x5 is the biggest room I carve out. The hell else am I going to put in this thing? That human lash is still going strong down there. Normally I feel monster hunters get the shit kicked out of them. This cabinet's sorted out. I don't have a lot. I think it's my fault. I probably should build a second stone crafter at this point. I will actually. Well, not stone crafter, stone mason. What is it? Yeah, we have room on this thing. Oh, 2 of them. Because stone is the backbone of our fortress now. Hello? Dead miner. He must have fallen. Nope, the doctor just never brought him water for some reason. That's weird. It's extra weird. There's a bunch of people just having a high-five party here. High-five parties are very common in my fort. Stoneworker. Not out of metal, thank you. No! I did it backwards. I was going to have it to nearest material, which probably would have been metal. Could have been stone. We're above the stone stockpile, but... God damn it. Did it again. Colinite, please. That should help with that. Really hope that stupid ring mandate's ended because some masterpiece giant cave toad brain biscuits. Really rolls off the tongue. Hey there. Colinite looks weird. It's like a dull pink. Can I help you, giant rat? Well, apparently, you're scaring people. So I'll just butcher you in the hallway. That'll calm everybody right the fuck down. In the hospital, no less. The fuck did he go? Hopefully he won't jump out. Oh, fuck. If I fight him on the stairs, I'm gonna get pushed in. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Overcome by terror. Something's scaring it, but the army should be here by now. What the fuck? Maybe I have to accept it? Yep, I do. I have to confirm a kill order. Oops. Yeah, it's gonna suck. Guys are gonna... There we go. I was worried guys were gonna dodge into the well. What are you fighting? Hope you didn't go rogue on me. I think he did. He's an axe lord, so it's not good that he went rogue. No special orders. Cancel the military UI. Autumn's coming up. We'll do a save here, although I think that wouldn't work. We won't be able to roll back, really, but... Let's check our entrance ramp to make sure a wagon can get in here, because this will be a pretty profitable year of trading if the wagon arrives. Wagon holds a lot of shit. What's this? Will that taint the water if it's killed and falls in the well? It might, but I think the cave water's flowing, so it'll just get washed away. A standing pile of water would be contaminated like that, I believe. Generally, I wouldn't want to fight near a well to begin with, because even just falling one floor, you can bust up your legs pretty good. Did we get the road cleared? Our current theory is that the ramps weren't wide enough, so we flattened it. And I believe the wagon actually comes from the north. I definitely missed that functionality. Show the wagon's path. So weird that nobody in my fucking medical staff gave that guy water. Do I not have spare buckets? Well, anyway, now that those barracks are kind of built, we could start filling them up. Trees can block the wagon, but I don't think that's come up yet. If the wagon doesn't come this year, then we know it is the trees. But the underground part of it is functional now. I think so. Except I think I need a better barracks design. So yeah, 1, 2. I can draft a lot of dwarves. Captain of the guard squad. No, don't do that. New militia captain squad appointed by militia commander. Yeah, this one. They wear iron armor, as always. The copper gloves. Ironically, they wear iron. Furnace operator. Yeah, we don't need those. A milker? A tanner. We don't have a leatherworking industry here. Wood burner. Milker. A bookbinder. Oh man, welcome to the army. Wish I could filter out people that were already in the army on this interface. Soap maker, that's a good trade to have, but I can live without it. Woodcutter. The copper ropes. Blast and rope everywhere. With milkers. You're actually a bone doctor. Weaver could be handy for textile industry, but no. Let's just transition to a military fort at this point. We've got too many dwarves. I did not plan ahead economically. Potash maker, which is I think fertilizer or maybe a soap component. A gelder, perfect. Fisher dwarf. Now we can have fisher dwarves, so I guess I'm not in a rush to. A wax worker. There's how many fucking wax workers snuck in? Siege operator. Wax worker. Back to squads. Create new squad. The Tin Vines. Now these just sound like shitty doo-wop bands. An herbalist. I saw a fish cleaner. Boater. Trader, blacksmith, weaponsmith, surgeon, animal dissector. They fucking sneaked in, huh? I should probably check on what that alert is. That's the caravan, actually, which is weird. I think that would normally be diplomacy. Gem cutting isn't that important. A jeweler, I believe, would use the cut gems. Soap making's kind of handy, but I don't think we're going to live that long. We have enough dwarves so we can just take the occasional death to infection. Miner, surgeon. Peasant. The abbot from the other town. Planters are handy. I'll just start scooping up these new dudes. They can't be that good at farmers. Still more. I can still draft even more guys, but that'll do for now. This belongs to the views of life. This belongs to the copper gloves. You can technically, I can house one more squad, but I don't think I have enough spare dwarves. This is the caravan, alright. Caravan has arrived. Did you bring, oh, they brought a wagon this year. Perfect. Let's follow him. See, if he couldn't make it, he wouldn't have even tried. So they can make it. Oh, I see a second wagon too. Perfect. There's the second wagon. There's the third wagon. Just the 3 wagons. Darn. Broker is requested. Move anything with finished goods. Which would unfortunately also include locomotives and shit. Fucking Christ. Still thinks rings aren't allowed to export. She's gonna be in for a fucking surprise. Because I'm going to stupidly do it. Yeah, as long as it's 3 wide, the wagon can find a path. The gems, $11,000 in gems. Hello? I can't remember what'll happen, so we'll hold off on trying to sell the copper rings and shit, but... bunch of dead animals in the dining hall because I didn't make a grazing area outside, which I really should have. The administrator is fighting a troglodyte. Oh well. I am your liaison from the mountain homes. You continue to impress. I have come empowered to elevate this land in the eyes of our realm. It's a metropolis now, apparently. Make requests for next year's caravan. Just seeds. I just need food. You know what? Just cheese. Just give me all your cheese. It's a nice portable food. I mean, I'm going to have to pay double, but what do you want next year? Next year you want drinks. Get in fucking line. Looks like this wagon's still trying to unload. So we have a couple of guild halls that we haven't gotten sorted out. Hopefully these things are absorbing work orders. They are. Perfect. Yeah, I think moving forward I should start to double up on workstations. Like, it worked out great for the metalworking industry, but I normally have one mason for the longest time and it causes problems. Carpenter, I mean maybe even a carpenter once we get a wood surplus here and we have a work order to go through quickly. Whatever happened to that? There we go. You never found the next cave, did you? I mean, it's a 1x1. They're really gonna have to fucking work for it if they want to stumble upon it. So all the way down to -100, we can find the Magma Sea. Which I doubt. That's not true, actually. Magma Sea is fucking gigantic. You'd hit it eventually. It doesn't take up the whole floor, because there needs to be a way to dig through it, obviously, but... I feel you'd have a very good chance of finding it. There we go, another tavern lair. Unusual volcanic wall studded with gems. That's new. Huh. Obsidian. Oh, that means the lava's on the other side. Oh my. So this is the cavern to explore. Dense underlake. I think it's actually underlikened, but then I can't make a joke about it being underlikened good. Is that water I see, perchance? That is a very tall ceiling. Wow. Twelve Z levels high. Unfortunately, that is the end of my exploration. Tell you what I'll do, though. Actually, not if this one goes into the town. I forget where it goes. Oh, no, this just puts us back out in the cavern. You know what? Sure, I'll let some sort of hellish beasts wander in. Inject a little fun into the town, you know? There you go. That'll be fun for the whole fucking family. Great idea alert. Bloodthorn twigs? Oh, goody. And then if I was feeling brave, this is where you would plant. The troll. It's already over. They even got the troll. Just goes to show you how strong whips are. Human lashers. What is it? It's a bronze whip. Really, I would have expected it to be a higher quality for how well they're doing. No health problems, no wound problems. I guess it's just all naked monsters down here. She is incredibly quick to heal and strong, but she's quite susceptible to disease. Very prolific monster slayer. I'm glad I accepted her petition. So where was this cave? Minus 61. Just a regular child playing in the Undercaverns. What could possibly go wrong? If we're lucky, someone might go exploring and, Actually, you know what? Where was that obsidian? I just want to get this out of the way, just to see what happens. Because I bet that'll be a hoot. This speckled red bit, it's a goblin cap mushroom, which we can use as lumber. This is magma. Does a channel in front of the lava offer some protection in case you dig it out? I'm not going to tolerate any smart engineering questions about magma, thank you. Stupid ideas only. This is the problem I always have with digging so deep, is it just takes so long to get down here. Like, I have probably a half dozen capable miners in my fortress, and no one's come to fulfill this order yet. Maybe they can't even get down here. And I would be right, I think. No, I wouldn't. So come over here. Yeah, you can walk through that. It's all day. Actually, you know what? I think this thing's in the way. What am I doing with a woodcutter here? That's not very dwarvish. There we go. That's what it was. The tree was in the way. The rightful heir, Dumed Colorwald, has become the Baron of Pattern Shoes. I just want to see... Oh, shit! Thob Springgild's being the rightful heir has inherited the position of Baroness of the Banner of Women. That's our kingdom-level government. Like, not the local government, that's the whole kingdom. Countess of Price Slash... Alright, well, yeah. I'm just curious how deep this lava is, because if it's deep, it could flood the whole cavern. And we can see the joys of water pressure and magma working in unison. Here we go. Oops. Oh, I thought they'd get a lot further, but just fucking deep-fried dwarf. Now we just get to see... You know what? Let's cancel that. We don't need to worry about that town anymore. I'm just curious how much lava is in there. That's the charred remains of someone. Oh, yeah, just don't use this floor for a while there, fellas. That'll take a while to fill up, but I'm curious if it will. That was the sound of someone taking over a craft workshop. The Baroness has been taken by Famu. I think that was a very small... Oh, fuck, I gotta remember to trade with those... I got magma fever, like many dwarves, and I forgot to trade with the caravan, the gigantic caravan that's here to visit. Man, fuck you, I'm still not allowed to export rings. Actually, you know what I'll do? Are you fucking serious? It won't filter. Mark all. You'll owe me 47,000. That's a lot. Wowie. I think it's the gems that are mostly worth a lot. Man, this copper stuff's kind of fucking worthless. This finished good bin has $17,000. What the fuck is it all? Is it the bin itself that's worth a lot? It's a legendary mug, which I will sell. That might piss someone off. Yeah, I had no illusions of that dwarf surviving. I thought they would just have a better run. That's a lot of gems. What else do we got? You know what? I'm just going to assume all these barrels are filled with food and I'm going to buy all of them. You're still going to make $12,000. I don't even know if he has $15,000 worth of shit to sell me, to be honest with you. Buy these buckets. Ah, you know what? I think the hospital needs a mug to bring water to people. That might have been why that guy died on his bed. Buy all your seeds and bags. Buy all your meat and your fish. Buy all your plants as well. There we go. Now the trader's starting to not make as much money. got a lot of shit still, but it's got all that cheese. I owe you $1,200. Just gonna give you all my gems. No, I'm not. Where's the gems? Give you that gem then. There, now you still... Actually, you still owe me some money, so I'm gonna buy some more of your shit. Actually, you know what? I'm in a generous mood. You can take all that. You should be fucking ecstatic. He does. He seems ecstatic. Elder crafts the intricacies of quality is a great treasure we respect. But this is no mere trade. It's just a really bitchin' Batman Forever mug. I guess these guys haven't seen Batman Forever, so the mural might be very confusing. But goodbye. That was quite the haul. Now, of course, time froze during that trade, but let's see how our friend the Magma's doing. It looks like it was just a very small patch of magma I found. That's no fun. Well, we're going to have to continue our journey downwards then. So, we learned that copper's kind of fucking worthless. Might be able to make an alloy of tin, but again, that becomes a fuel consumption problem. Firing up the furnace multiple times. Got a lot of gypsum. I think it's making gypsum powder. What's this? Dwarven child has slipped into depression. Yeah, that'll happen. Legendary mugs. You know, I'm kind of tempted to lower the dwarf cap. I feel maybe 100. Otherwise, you're just going to wind up, well, other people might run their forge better, but I feel after 100, I just have... This miner's been missing for a week. Oh, right, that's the one that burned to death. This cheese doesn't have anywhere to go. Do I not have spare barrels? A perfectly good barrel right here. I think it won't rot, but we should probably prepare it anyways. That guy needs a slab. That is a priority. Okay, I think the next fort will try to take a step back from paper efficiency, because I find my forts get too compact. So it'll be a very inefficient fort to travel through, but that should give us more room for, well, rooms. Alright, the slab should be... Nope, he's still making it. Hopefully we have a few more days before that guy's ghost starts fucking us over. The merchants have left. Rough Whims, another suburb of Vault Deserts. This is a very profitable fortress, however quiet. The Dwarven Child, the Crundle. That's near the deep caverns. That name is a Crundle. Is it a little kind of demon? I forget how to look at what they look like. They're down there, though. I see people are working on the Stairway to Hell. Not to be confused with Stairway to Heaven. Snowstorm has come because winter's upon us. One thing I want to make sure is that we're cooking that meat we got. Perfect. I wonder if I can customize this, because I'd rather say prepared meals than food. You can see every item in the fortress. Click on the category headings to collapse or expand them. If I don't have a bookkeeper, one of an office, which the numbers will approximate. It's under health description for a Crundle. Okay. But before we do that, let's make sure this guy's buried. Furniture. Memorial slab. Oh wait, I have to engrave it. And that's not a job you can issue until... so who was the dead guy? Uh-oh. I don't know who his corpse belongs to. For now, let's look up the crime. For now, let's not do that. Oh, it'd be dead missing. It'd be dead missing. Minor. Mathal Mook is Ted, and he is flashing, which I'm guessing is... Nope, sorry. Mebzef Ikadezim is also missing. Yeah, I think because if they're dead, they'd have been buried. So let's engrave for Mezbef Ikadezim. Try that. That's very important, by the way. Could be the most important thing you do in your life. Oh, already done. There were no slabs available because it has to be dropped off. We'll have to have another slab on standby and just do a panic engraving if I'm wrong and there's a ghost afoot. Well, not engrave, just make one. slab. Important task. I wish I could install the slab and the engraver would walk over and do it there, but he has to do it in his workshop, I guess. He needs his tools. Are there any crumbles I can see? There you are. Health description. A tiny underground monster with large claws and horns. It walks on two legs and is dangerous when encountered in large numbers. He's quite durable. His scales are crimson and his eyes are black. Uh-oh, the monster hunters have found the deep caverns now. Actually, this might not even be the bottom layer of caverns. There might be another tier. I can't remember. I think you have to specify that in World Gen. I don't believe I did. Miners are probably just, whoa, 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 I see a dead floor here. What the hell happened? Ah, some more magma. This must be the magma sea then. Magma sea's around 90. Here. Just channel it out. It should expose the magma sea for us. The metropolis of Vault Deserts. The town's quite large. It's a shame no fucking goblins will come fight us, though. I'm just gonna have to send the army out. Send a couple squads of troublemakers, see if we get any retaliation. Yeah, just look at how deep we are. Minus 89. That would be quite the effort to get this brought up to the town. Really? Thought I found it might just be a pool of lava. We'll do this instead. Can't channel right below the stairs, obviously, so. I have 148 people in my town, and only 6 of them are on the verge of a tantrum. It's pretty good. Okay, now he also found some. There we go. I want this bit channel. That should expose it. I hope it's a magnet. See, 89? It might be. Who's this that's depressed? Another dwarven child. Oh, would you fuck off? There's definitely lava there. Why can't I channel down into it? Am I missing something? Maybe don't channel it from inside the ditch, my man. This is just getting fucking annoying now. I know there's lava there. Oh, don't carry that. Take a wheelbarrow, my man. See, these guys know. These guys know. The helix of lion torches has been found. Half a day's travel. Man, I am practically my own kingdom at this point. Look at all these things. But yeah, I don't know how to get people down here easily. I mean, I don't think a minecart's a good idea. Want to come kill monsters? Sure. I'm mostly upset that I have such a large... Here we go. God damn it. This has gone on far enough. Time to sacrifice another miner. Oh, actually, you know what? I bet you. I bet you I just channeled down again. Yeah, minecarts. I have no experience with minecarts, and I don't think it's too worth it. People mostly just seem to use them as like a wacky weapon system. Doesn't seem like you can use them as an effective transportation system. Who is coming to do this for me? Like, look at how far he has to go, though. He has to go all the way up. From 90, I think we live on, like, plus 12. Nope, sorry, we live on plus 35. Why did it pause? This farmer's gone stark raving mad. Yeah, they'll do that. Troglodytes, Krendels. Still nobody. You've discovered a great magma sea. There you are. Raw adamantite. Praise the miners. So there's the magma sea. And then, is that... No, that's not adamantite. So the adamantite should be at the bottom of the magma sea, right? Considering they could detect it. That took quite a while, and I don't even know what to do with it, frankly. I think we're actually just going to retire Vault Deserts tonight and start a new fortress next time, because these guys just didn't get into enough. It was just an overly peaceful economic fort, which I mean is a good one to start with, but we didn't have any engineering projects. We didn't fight any goblins, really. I'm going to not take the copper gloves because I forgot to give these guys training schedules. I'm going to send these guys off to attack one of my enemies. Jesus Christ. Oh, never mind. I'm at war with the elves now. That was quick. Let's go attack these goblins. Mission. Click to raid this site. Let's openly pillage it. Four commanders here, no commanders are traveling. I guess, yeah, the people in these squads aren't necessarily good at fighting. Now how do I begin this mission? I think I would just go down. Yes, these guys are off to pillage sack dungeons. Godspeed, fellas. Because if I know Dwarf Fortress, I'll get attacked once the army leaves. Yeah, I guess I was just expecting the elves to issue a formal declaration. And there's a chance that there's an elven ambush waiting for me up on the surface, but we've been chopping cave wood for so long. But everyone's going to go put on their fighting clothes, which is kind of weird that they didn't just keep them stored in the barracks. Off they go. Now, they're going to get sun sickness, which is unfortunate. That's why I normally don't attack other sites. It's a pretty short trip, so they shouldn't be gone for too long. They're not good at tactics, so they basically just have to slam into the goblins and win. But I think we will retire this fortress. A vile force of darkness has arrived. What a fucking coinkydink, boys. Well, here's what we'll do. We're going to seal the gate. And the recruits are going to hopefully hold the line. Oh, shit. Oh, it's the elves. Elves are fucking losers. I can definitely hold the gate against elves. And if you are not in the fortress currently, you're screwed. Because I'm going to close you out with the gates. Barracks Bridge is already closed, but I need the inner gate and the outer gate pulled. Well, actually, really, I just need the outer gate. The inner gate will trap the army. Cancel that. A baby snatcher, too. An ambush. There's a chance that elven siege assaulted my army as they left, but they might be en route. Nope, we're off the map, I think. The elves are fighting the baby snatchers. And goblins are kind of losers. Oh, sorry, elves are kind of losers, so the goblins might win. Goblin baby thieves are going to lift the siege for me. Oh, just a polite little dwarf was out on an adventure. Where'd he go? I think they got him. Nope, he's okay. 54 years young. And he is just chopping the shit out of these guys. Got an iron battle axe. He's a skilled organizer of death. Definitely not a... Oh, sorry. He's a legendary fighter. The Grandmaster Axe Dwarf. You poor, poor bastards. He's gonna, like, single-handedly lift this siege for me. He did? He literally did. I don't even know if he was supposed to go on the adventure, if he was just on the wrong side of the gate when I closed it. What squad are you in? Their nickname, Edam Treaty Works, which is the English version of Ilradusum. The Sizzling Woman of Keys is their nickname because they're so deadly. The Silvery Meditations is, yes, you're supposed to be besieging that goblin fortress. Thank you, by the way, for saving the day. Entered a martial trance, which dwarves are famous for. What are you doing? Pillage sack dungeon. Won't leave the map for some reason. We can open the gate now, because we survived the elven ambush. I think the elves only attacked because the army walked through them. Pull the lever, Kronk. I told someone to pull it. Oh, there's a bunch of fish there that's going to go south. That's not good. I don't think the miasma can go through a drawbridge, but that's not good. Someone going to pull that lever for me? Thank you. Dwarven child has been found dead. Yeah, they'll do that. Probably ran into that siege to play. Where are we going? Store item in stockpile. Just take everything off the dead elves. Okay. Let's see what the hubbub's about. Really, we can just allow all of it. A lot of PTSD from dragging those corpses. I didn't say there's combat still. But I think we're probably going to call it a night here once my army returns. That was an interesting end, but I think unless I purposely put these guys in danger, the people of Vault Deserts are going to live a peaceful life. But we covered a lot of baseline stuff. I mean, we built a functional fort. We traded that food before we starved it up. We fought off a couple sieges, Forgotten Beast. We found the Magma Sea. Broke through a couple caverns. We built a well and a hospital. So, I mean, if you knew nothing about Dwarf Fortress but somehow kept up with this video, you should know the basics of keeping your dwarves alive. But I was hoping these guys would get into more fucking antics. A friend of mine always manages to have wacky military adventures, and I just build these humdrum forts. Someone gets bit by a werewolf or something. that's about it. But yeah, I would really like to experiment with magma next time, so I think we're going to settle near that volcano. Which is... I think it's actually near the Banner of Women. There it is. There's a lot of goblins nearby that we're actually at peace with, which is no fun. There's a volcano on an island. The one problem with that volcano is it might be on an aquifer, which... That's a lot of excitement. Ah, there's another volcano. That's a nice volcano, and I think that's right near my homeland. Well, not my homeland, but a dwarven homeland is near here. Yeah, so there's one. There's a couple of volcanoes. This one's a little dangerous, because it's kind of far, but I think it's part of the Banner of Women still. Problem with the volcano is we won't have any trees, so we'll have to very quickly make it to the caverns, which that's really fucking dangerous. Because we'd have to dig right down to the cavern with our starting bark, because they wouldn't have beds, they wouldn't have bins without mushroom wood. But the second you crack open that cavern, everything's going to be coming after you. Are you injured, dwarven child? Diagnosis required. Well, don't worry, my diagnostician doesn't fucking feel like it. I'm just spoiled by dwarf therapists. Really wish people wouldn't bring their pets with them. I can have trees with volcano. Yeah, I mean, there's a chance that there's trees there on the volcano I'm near, because it's not in a mountain, so there could be trees on that volcano. That's probably the safest embark. Plus, because it's a part of the Banner of Women, we can benefit from the fact that Vault Deserts is a metropolis of our kingdom that can send us people. Whereas the other one, if we were on the other continent, we'd be part of a separate dwarven kingdom. Well, you'd be smart to. If we stayed as a part of the Banner of Women and settled on a continent, I don't think the migrants could cross the sea. So I think we'll probably embark at that volcano to the south, because that'll give us magma at a pretty high elevation to play with. That'll let us power forges and operate traps. Another Helix has been founded. A half day's travel to the north. That's fucking a lot. Look at practically starting my own kingdom. Now what is this? Jesus, the Goblin Mountain Halls. They've actually started to take over some of the homeland. Well, it doesn't help that most of the Dwarven Mountain Halls have... There we go, there's my capital. 750 people. That's a Goblin Fortress. Nope, that we took over. Man, what the fuck has my kingdom been up to? This is the Dwarven Fortress of Smithwader, okay. I'm having a bit of a tussle with the goblins. What do those hillocks mean? Hillocks are just small villages that I claim ownership of. I can send messengers there to request items from them, or I can send my dwarves there to like help the town grow. But that's real long game stuff. But I can like exile crybabies there. And it'll just simulate instead of them throwing tantrums in my own fortress. You can do some neat stuff with hillocks. Not super necessary, at least at my skill level, but that's neat. Overall, I'd say Vault Deserts was a very successful town. It's just very, I don't know, very mediocre. Nothing fun happened, per se. We're just waiting for our army to return, and we'll close the gates on this town, as it were. But then we're going to start Volcano Town next time. We learned a little bit about the Steam version, and a little bit about Dwarf Fortress in general, I think. You know, it says it's a half-day's journey, but it's been like a week. Human Lasher's fighting a cave crocodile now. Oh, one of the guys in my army is an axe lord. I'm getting some very veteran soldiers, which is why I'm annoyed there's no fucking goblin attacks. That wore my ass. I'm probably too busy attacking the homeland, but... Like, this is... nearly a day's travel. It's been a week. I attacked a town of 100 people. That was probably a bad idea. I should have started off with something small. Holy shit! Am I blind? Did that say 3,000? There it is. The Dark Goblin Fortress of Malindworth. That's probably their capital. I hope it's a fucking capital. I don't want them having another one for 3,000. My god, 3,000. You'd have to clear that in adventure mode. No way you could simulate that battle with your dwarves. And then there's some elves here. I'm at war with all the elves. I guess now that I think about it, I may have caused some trouble for my homeland by pissing off all the elves. There's quite a few of them out west here. Dwarven child is throwing a tantrum, as they will. Yeah, I like the work orders are a lot easier to navigate on the Steam version. I especially like the recommendations. The condition recommendations, those are great. Because we were able to set up some fun ones like cook food no matter what if there's unrotten meat. There's 91 meat in the actually, maybe, you know what? I bet you this stockpile isn't allowed to take fish, and that's probably why. Yep. That's why. It's gonna fucking stink up the trade depot soon. If it hasn't already. I'd rather not leave these guys in a mist of miasma after the rest of the town was run so efficiently. I think if someone, might have been Dan, but someone said that as long as it's in a stockpile, the food won't rot, but I'm still a little concerned. Oh hey, my population shot up. That must mean the army's back. Masterpiece mug. There's too many fucking mugs. I don't know if the attack was successful or not. I may have dismissed the log by accident. Only one death there. They got the shit kicked out of them. Hey, you know what? Not a lot of deaths. So I must have won. I just missed the readout of it, which is a shame. In hindsight, I should have tried to raise it. That probably takes a lot of work to burn down each pit, and even then we'd have to fucking minus 2,000. Population really dropped off. Well, that is a shame. I wanted to read that log, although the military mission logs are really bad. To sift through? Well, darn. Ooh! The rock, Slonu Guslagrimus Ukusnaza has come, a bird of prey so large and ferocious it dwarfs many dragons. All beneath its mighty wings should fear the sky. This'll be a fun ending. Alright, I need everyone in the burrow. And then I need everybody else. Don't worry, I never set the new guys to train, so they'll just be fodder. They're all going to be stationed here at the gate. station here. Goddamn mouse wheel. And then I will follow him. Where are you? Are you probably up? Uh-oh. I lost him. I think rocks are a bit of a ball buster, so this could, we might lose here. 475-year-old bird. Health description. A bird of prey so large. He is fat and his feathers are white. His skin is black and his eyes... He's fat. Oh, I'm having trouble flying. Maybe if you stop eating dwarves, switch to some lean meat like elves. Yeah, he can fly is the problem, so I want him inside the tunnels where we can get to him. Forgotten Beast, even if he can't fly, he should angrily come into the town and try and kill everybody. A lot of my army is not stationing quickly enough. Where the fuck are you going? I'm sleepy! Oh, well, fucking excuse me, princess. Alright, let's close the gate. Because even if the rock kills my army, these guys can live on, sealed within vault deserts, which would, I suppose, make the name more fitting. Everyone's just mustering for the rock to arrive. You might not. Ah, Christ. I've discovered a downward passage, but I'm more confused about the fact that these two lumberjacks are just beating the shit out of this rock because it interrupted them. Another magma pool. Are you legendary axe dwarf by chance? Yes, you're just one of my soul. Yep, they just murdered the fucking rock. Just... It's forests for regular walking, not fancy walking. Simmer down, I won't punch you in the left lung, bruising the muscle. Well, crisis averted. Yeah, let's see what that combat log looked like. Downward passage. I'm not sure what the fuck that entails. Oh, does it link the caverns? I think it does, yeah. The caverns touch, I didn't know that. Alright, well. Farmer's been found dead, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, it looks like they had a real go at her. Alright, the rock misses the militia captain. The militia captain hacks the rock in the head with his iron battle axe, tearing the fat, which causes the rock to give into pain, and then it falls over. And, well, then they just fucking make rock burgers for a good 10 minutes. They repeatedly bend the neck. Just... save the neck for me, Clark. Incredible. Well, we can, suspend the burrow. Bunch of fucking dwarves, but the most legendary people in my fortress love chopping wood and chopping rocks and making things out of wood. No, no, not rocks the animal, rock the thing, the stone. Oh. I came to the wrong fortress. Well, I think it's safe to say that the people of Vault Deserts are in good hands. I can just scroll up safely. There we go. Open the gate, which will kill this idiot. one of my better metal crafters. Let's actually just open the barracks gate instead, because I actually don't want to kill them. The army can return to civilian life. The town is safe once more. Who the fuck was that? A very ominous looking peasant. Another hit. God damn it. Mind wax has been found at a half day's travel to the east and incorporated in my holdings. I am a fucking mountain home at this point. My god. How many suburbs do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hillocks. Economically linked to me. The rhyming inks which rule mind wax. The bolts of deciding which rule lion torches. The labor of dwellers which rules crypt bodies. The whirling bell which rules tome stard. The tangled rope which rules attic flights. The cloisters of obscurity rule homage wheels, and the closed ink rules rough winds. Needless to say, the people of Vault Deserts have done pretty well for themselves, so let's close this chapter of Dwarven civilization. Retire this fortress for the time being. The world will be saved, but you'll need to unretire the fort to play here again. Your fortress is settled into the rhythm of day-to-day living beyond your meticulous concern. Apparently rocks. What else did we fight? A two-headed giant, or was it a cyclops? Another giant beast wandered into my land and got the shit kicked out of him. As long as you're not a little kid getting eaten by Crundles, which is like Dwarf Australia. Things went pretty well. Saved this timeline. Was a Cyclops? Well, I hope you enjoyed the adventures of Vault Deserts. Personally, I did. That was neat at the end that we beat that rock up, but nothing very dwarvish happened here otherwise. So we're going to have to put our next batch of dwarves into more danger than I'm used to when we try our volcano fortress, which will give us access to magma. That'll be fun. But Vault Deserts is a very secure economic holding, except for the fact that goblins will probably take it over in the generation in the background while we're building Volcano Town. Start a new game in an existing world. This is us. The universe of Wind. I have one fort here. This was very stupid of me because I think time has to pass just to show me the world map. And we might have to embark carefully. We might have to embark carefully. No, that's not true. Because I think... Yeah, Dan said there can be trees on the surface depending on where the volcano is. So we might not need to embark carefully because it's like, we might need to have brought like one dude that could fight. Just in case we had to dig down into the caverns. But I think we'll be okay. This is a little concerning though, because it looks like we're going to embark midsummer, so we'll completely miss the autumn caravan. We won't be prepared to trade with them. Skip this one. Let's see, there's mine. Vault Deserts, a dwarven fortress. We're going to live here. Very deep soil. There unfortunately is an aquifer. It's a light aquifer, but unfortunately there is an aquifer. But the volcano there's wood. So this is there's a brook, the Flames of Wishing. This is a very promising embark location. I like it. But we're not going to see it until next time, which is going to be tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed Vault Deserts, but tomorrow the adventures of this new fortress will begin, and I genuinely hope the lava exists above the aquifer because, well, getting through the aquifer will be quite the engineering project on its own, even for a light aquifer. It's going to involve some screw pumping, I believe. But thanks for coming out to watch. I hope to see you next time with whatever the hell this town's going to be called. So until then, thanks for watching.